Fuck. Hello. Hi. Oh god. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't properly prepare because I was busy fucking being excited for a second. Okay. Listen. Before we start the stream properly, right? There's one thing I need to do. Hello, Boots. Hi. Hi. Hold on. I don't exist yet because I fucked up. Give me just a second, right? Oh fuck! I didn't see this yet. So I know I don't usually do like reaction type bullshit, right? I don't usually do reaction type bullshit, right? Hello, hi. By the way, hope you're having a good day. But fucking Payday 3 dropped a fucking dev update, and I saw 2 pictures of it, and now I can't hold myself back from watching it. So I do need to watch this like real fucking quick. So I do need to watch this like real fucking quick, because otherwise I won't be happy in my life, or like for the rest of the stream. So we'll just give it a quick old watch, right? You'll bear with me, right? You'll bear with me with my fucking Payday addiction, right? Yeah, because y'all like great lads. Thank you. Give me just. I genuinely have to. I genuinely have to. Let me just quickly like fix this shit. Let me like genuinely fix this shit for a sec. All right. Listen. As I said, I don't usually do this type of shit, right? But I have to see. I have to see this. I have to see this because I saw one screenshot and I was excited. All right, cool. We'll spend the first 7 minutes watching this shit. I have to. Great fucking stand up, Almir.
Yeah? We can't fucking hear you. Huh? We can't fucking hear you.
I genuinely love how they. Is that rain? I genuinely love how I just like go over the top of the fucking production on these things now.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, can you hear me?
You sound ridiculous.
You sound ridiculous.
Hi.
Now that summer is truly over, and the days are shorter, and the temperature drops.
True.
We dial up the heat with a truly spooktacular update. And since Halloween is just
Listen, I'm just
around the corner,
I'm addicted to Payday 3. Leave me alone.
masks on the way as well. So let's trick or treat.
I'm Almir.
We have a lot
damn.
of things we want to do with the game's UI. For starters,
True.
we chose the main
Because it's
menus.
kind of ass.
Seeing how it's
Ooh.
the first thing players see when they start the game.
Okay.
It stands to reason that it should have a bit more of an impact.
That's
We love
spicy.
how this facelift turned out and hope you all like what we did.
That's spicy.
Why use words when video will do a much better job? Roll the clip.
Funny skeleton.
Let's get into it.
Why do they have like 90 CG fucking skeleton?
When you get into the game.
Why do they have 90 CG skeleton VTuber?
You're used to, but I've been given a brand new, beautiful background. And it'll scale the more players join you. Your infamy and renown, as well as available cash and seed stacks, are up in the corner.
Honestly, what a king. Absolute king.
Followed by challenges and
Fucking eye pop there.
It's called a news widget.
Ooh, they finally have announcements so we can see. Ooh, okay, that's okay.
Events and more.
Okay.
Make sure to keep an eye out for updates, maintenance, and
This is good. This is good. I like this.
the facelift extends into the vendor.
Shop still looks kind of ass.
While no major changes have taken place, the new look should help make the menus easier to read and navigate.
This, I mean, it still looks ass, but at least they simplified it.
Including changing the placement of mods from vertical to horizontal, making better use of the full screen to show off your unholy
That's alright.
creations.
That's alright.
Look at this beauty.
Spicy.
Brand
Spicy.
new
Oh!
server browser.
Baby.
Logs you into CrimeNet, where you can choose to either
Finally.
join an ongoing lobby or
Also, I saw one thing.
when you join a game, you'll be able to filter
Hold on.
out any specific height.
Hold on. I saw one thing they quote unquote accidentally left in. Let me check if I could find this.
CrimeNet, where you can
Where was it?
choose to either join
Where was it? Where was it? Isn't this specific part?
ongoing lobby or create your own.
It's not a specific part yet,
You'll be able to
I
filter
think,
out
but
any specific
they did show fucking First World Bank making a return, and I'm very happy about that
whether
part.
you want to play stealth, loud, or any tactic.
That's great,
Those
actually.
games will appear on top.
That's
and
great.
If you don't see anything you like, just refresh for
There it was. Fucking 2 seconds, 2 frames of fucking First World Bank being live. That's great. That's gonna be a banger. I love it. Also, holdout mode. That's sweet.
If you choose to
Sweet.
create your own lobby, you have the same filter settings in addition to being able to set friends only or private. It's also here.
Thanks, funny voice filter
Tutorial
skeleton.
videos for each heist. To start a heist, just select the heist you want from the side menu or from the map.
Ah, this is
When
gorgeous.
you finish your heist,
This
there's
is
a massive
gorgeous.
expanded stats screen at the end. And here, you'll see how much loot you got away with, accuracy,
Ah, this is
kills,
ah.
and a whole
This
lot
looks like a video game now. I can't fucking believe it. This looks like a video game now. I can't fucking believe it.
Jävla jävla tår alltså. Så, vi skiter i den där. The champions in our animation team has made a slew of new weapon inspects. Make sure that you don't let the animation hypnotize you during gameplay though.
Console
Classic-
players will now
classic
have
Payday,
access to a cross-platform
Classic
text chat.
Payday
All
fucking
players will be able to use the new
animation
in-game
teams.
voice chat to coordinate and communicate with each other.
Finally.
Actually, you're supposed to tie them up and trade them during hostage trading, and you can get material.
The in-game VoIP is intended for players
Thanks.
who don't join the game together, so don't hesitate to say hi or call for a medic back.
Hello,
Who
team.
knows? You might meet a new partner in crime for the future.
Hello, team.
To help you and your potential new friends look your best, there's a good number of free items.
Yeah, free content, baby.
To Mask of the Week, to bring us up to the regular 8.
This one's
Looking truly sharp
Damn.
there, Clancy.
fucking
Not
furry
to
mask.
forget, Halloween is around the corner, so we felt compelled to add a little something for that.
We're adding even more Twitch drops. That's
Not
right.
again.
They've been very popular so far, and we're happy to see everyone watching our
Ooh.
Tuesday to Thursday streams and the streams of our
Nice.
many talented creators.
Spicy Mamma Mia. That's good. That's good. I like it. I don't actually give a shit about weapon stickers, but here I am. None this guy. Tuned.
One of the people asking, is Payday 3 worth it? We're biased, but yeah, absolutely. You should get multiple copies, in fact.
All jokes aside, we put in a massive effort into making Payday 3 live up to player expectations.
Yeah, you are working on it. I love it.
It's gone great. So if you waited with picking up the game, now's a great time to get into it. This edition was created as an easy entry point into the
Hey
world
guys,
of
I
crime.
Payday 3.
Back in July, we put almost all of the action-packed Payday music on streaming platforms.
True.
And at the beginning of October, we added Volume 2 to the same streaming services containing the wonderful heist music all the way from Cook-Off until Fear and Grid. We'll put a link to them in the description below so you can dance to it.
Oh, I love this editing. Or what next? I got like a minute of gold, right?
If that doesn't satiate your need for criminal shenanigans, we have lots of great new heisting prepared before the end of the
Oh
year.
yeah, right.
With
It's
a
the
new
fucking
free
jacket
heist
teaser.
And a new paid character coming in the next updates.
This is the
There's
jacket.
no
This might be
end
the
to
jacket
good
teaser.
times.
And with that, dear Eisters, this video is done. We're not
Thanks,
nearly
Papa
done.
Almir.
We're bringing cool stuff in for the year, so make sure to follow our YouTube channel or
Thanks,
socials
Papa Almir.
to keep up to date with all things Payday. Keep screaming!
Ah! Okay, that was very pleasurable. I love it. I am fucking excited. Oh, I love Payday 3. I'm sorry. I love video games. Y'all can suck my nuts. Alright, anyway, we're here to play Phoenix Wright, actually. We're actually here to play Phoenix Wright, so let's get right into the courtroom. Now, shall we? There we go. Into the courtroom we go. Not the suction sack. Oof. Press enter. Loading content. Content. Back in the game. Alright. Japanese. No. Anything else? It's just box transparency. Gotcha. What's there? Oh yeah, it's just random object. Gotcha. VSync. in a fucking visual novel. Why would you need VSync in a visual novel? Technically. Whatever. Alright, continue the game. Time for the final trial of episode 4. And hope to God we don't get absolutely humiliated again. Turnabout goodbyes. Final day. Alright. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things, actually. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Mitchell was looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Like, try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Just like, touch a radiator. Radiators usually like discharge, at least proper ones. You just gotta like watch out that they're not like paged over, because if they're like paged over, obviously the page will, you know, stop you from properly discharging and shit. Ow! What's got into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? How did it go, Detective? I have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. His lightning struck him. Yugi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Uh-oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Fuck. The prosecution is ready. Go. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit divisive evidence. Understood. Ooh. Come on, don't yawn into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks for Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring in the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you'll remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away. Next, you will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Hi, Tom.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yami Yugi. You're Yami Yugi and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to challenge you to a game of Duel Monsters. And if I beat you, just means you're washed. But if you transform into Yami Yugi, that means you're both washed and Yami Yugi. I call what did running away and not just leaving. You heard Lara's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
Oh, give me like 1 second. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yami Yugi. Sure you weren't. Then why did you leave?
I was just about to say why. It's so hard for you to just listen quietly when someone is talking.
I said quietly, Edgewood would be guilty in 3 minutes. True, actually. Food.
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. And somehow I managed to have all of these. Oh, God.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
I kind of got lost, you see.
But if you go to that store regularly, which you have to, you wouldn't know the way, right? You kinda wouldn't know the way to it, right?
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that one. I see. So he was lost. Oh, come on, Your Honor. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yeah. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that he didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having a memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. You claim he's lying and show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mrs. Please continue.
Okay, actually, what do I have currently? What do I have currently on me, right? We have the time of death. We still have my funny badge. We have the lake photo taken. We have the incident. We have the map. 1 bullet. The gun itself. The metal detector irrelevant. Do you have the bird? We have part of the DL6 incident. We have part of the DL6 incident. Oh, what? Polly? Polly Jenkins committed suicide. That's why motherfucker called his bird Polly. Bastard. Alright, okay. Murder was fired twice. Photograph of the murder scene. Right, but that was the DL6 murder. The best clear ballistic markings. So we have 2 bullets. So we have 2 rounds, right? Oh, it's a DL6 bullet. Oh, Cute, alright. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on him, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. You can't hold a grudge, it's impossible.
To prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past all that thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright!
There is a serious problem with your claim.
Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
I don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Yami Yugi. His name is Yami Yugi, a former court bailiff.
Yugi, that name seems familiar. Oh! Yami Yugi from the Deal 6 incident.
It figures a judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yugi, then he has a clear motive.
Jump into conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yami Yugi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. First of all, I gotta save. I can't prove he's Yugi right here, right now. I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yami Yugi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yami Yugi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
But why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? Huh? No fingerprints? We ripped off his fingers. What do you mean, no fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at the chemical plant. Convenient, am I right? I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yeah.
What? Yugi, you're sneaky. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright?
Oh shit, we got share? Yeah, we got share. Let me quickly... So, hey, Phantom. Alright, now we're actually sitting in court. Now we're actually sitting in court.
It seems that the case has been decided, no.
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider what he might have erased his fingerprints. No, everyone is motivated, literally. Everyone in court is on their seat. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, huh?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sole winner, Funk. Wait a second! Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No,
You're not going to.
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. You remember this episode? Oh, damn.
Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Kalmer? Do you need to even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine a parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
You watch the anime until this part? Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the anime. Kind of. I should watch the anime once I'm done with the first couple games. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony. Every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. It's good. Yeah, remember the Danganronpa anime being a banger as well.
Later, bring in the parrot.
What?
But why the bird? Please tell us your name. Name! But witness is ignoring me.
Must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Witness, who is your owner? Please
Testify for us.
Hello, what?
Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. Imagine this in real life. It probably would happen in America, let's face it. I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Huh.
Hello, what?
Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get it. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Have we forgotten something? I recall 2 days ago. Party, have we forgotten something?
What?
Don't forget the 06.
What?
I can get Polly to say that here. It will prove that the caretaker had something to do with the 06. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, what?
Motherfucker messed with the bird. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello, what?
Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we ask if he's forgotten anything? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that our owner is Miss Aogi.
Hello, what?
Hold it! What is he here to speak? You must speak to me!
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to a parrot.
Well...
Hello.
What? Okay, never mind. I might have used my intention was using it like, hey, listen, you gotta ask him this way. But nah. Polly want a cracker? File in the DL6 incident. Do I just pop a DL6 file? Do I just pop the DL6 file on him? I might. Nope. We don't pop the DL6 file on him. Does the bird remember the image of the murder? No, he couldn't. He's not. He was not at the murder. What could I hand the bird to make him talk besides food? Objection! Hey, Dom. Oh, show him the bullet. Damn it! Fuck! Hey, yo, Reaper, what's up? Everyone's here now. Sweet. Does the bird remember the murder? There's no reason to show the bird a picture of the murder, right? Nay. I'm throwing myself to the corner here. I'm throwing myself into a corner here. Show the bird again. Show the bird the gun. I missed the only other thing I have for DL6. At night we have a time scheduling an appointment. Oh. Do I have to I doubt I have to fail this, right? No, this is just gonna fuck me over. Yeah. Yeah. It's extremely clear. No room for misinterpretation of the fact. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Right, try that again. Try that again. Oh. Oh, whoops. Speed run! Speed run! Speed run! Right! Speed run! Get the parrot in here! Cross-examine a bird? Yes. Supposed to receive a package today, but it didn't think cleared customs. Oof. Hey, can't you like track it? I like track the package? Isn't there like something on it? Wait a second. Get that bird in here. Yes. Get that bird in here. Ignored by a bird. Anyway, party time. Now we save again. There you go. It doesn't arrive, you get $5 credit. Easy. Wait, what do you mean you get money for having a package on arriving? What the hell? I'd be rich. In Germany, I'd be fucking rich that way. This package is never Timu. Oh, cringe. fucking Timu, bro. What's the safe number? They packs get credit. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Man's trained the bird. What do you mean? It's emu blood. Now I'm being thwarted. Shit. Hey bird. Testify, goddammit. Get this goddamn bird to testify now. What's your name? Maybe we should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, what? Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this pirate is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her oldest identity? Yes, actually. Yes, it does. Huh? Fascinating. You claim that the pirate's name will prove her oldest identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Whenever it's on to the question of who is the caretaker, we have to prove that he is Yami Yugi. All we have to do is the name Polly to Yugi. Your Honor, the proof is that the pirate's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL6 incident, cause his dead wife was called Polly. Well, fiancé, but still. The DL6 case file. I was waiting for a package of wherever I get my mail. Sitting on the computer, easy. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this pirate's name? The suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yami Yugi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was this fiancé's name? Polly Jink. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. She's only 7 years old. Let's not get into that. Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Huh? Hey, Maya, can you get the other word in? What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228! It's the date of the DO6 incident! Sorry. It's the date of the incident. We got him by the balls. Why, what a reckless pirate. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Oh, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ridiculous. How can a number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could we possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DL6 case file. What is the obsession you have of that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? The case summary. On the case summary page.
The case summary.
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number of that safe is 1228.
Oh,
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Ugh. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 110 because I'm number... because I'm number 1.
We are number 1. Hey, hey. Remember, kids, karma is always number 1.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that is all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop.
Immediately.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No.
No, it's okay.
Go!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I am done. What the fuck? Oh crap. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yugi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yami Yugi. 15 years ago, I served as bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yami Yugi.
So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Mount Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have a revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, we're done here.
Von Karma, where's Mr. Yugi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw in a room for his confession.
Then the defendant, Miss Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent in this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case, so I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Woo! Yeah, baby!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Really now?
No! No!
Also 15 minutes over, so no more chair for you. We're standing back up.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yami Yugi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was murdering the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? The judgment has already passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Did think something like this happened yesterday too. I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict has passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Fuck!
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yami-Yugi wasn't the killer.
You mean, in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the 06 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the 06, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
What are you pointing at?
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected.
The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which his statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Ah, it's obvious. He held a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Edgeworth, are you fucking mad? I need a drink to process because when I'm out of ice. Fuck, I need to go shopping tomorrow. I actually need to go shopping tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Edgy is mental. Edgy is absolutely mental. He's going cray-cray. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
You were 7. Oh, 9, sorry. You were 9, good sir.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Huh? Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Huh? Isn't obvious. I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? You just admitted it.
He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belt. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Noted. I would like to resume the trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor.
Oh, Karma,
You knew this was going to happen from the start, didn't you?
very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edward was telling me about his dreams yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Wait, what detail? That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yugi lost their composure and began to argue.
Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bruh. The same claim as Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Safe. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That's when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yami Yugi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at that time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then...
What was it?
the pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yami Yugi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yugi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once.
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Scream? To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget what that scream as long as I live.
There it is! One part of a testimony clearly contradicts the evidence.
But I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick.
No clues found on the scene. On the scene! On the scene, but we have the bullet! Sus, yo, Matrix, what's up? What's up? Also, hold on! If there was a gun in the elevator, if there was a gun in the fucking elevator, they should have had the gun in, you know? It should have been at the scene. Do they have the gun? Do they have the gun? They don't. They have the fucking pistol, don't they? Oh, they have the they have the bullet. Oh, I'll read through this one again. Starting in the elevator, yada yada. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, so you did find the murder weapon. But why was it fired twice? Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you could tell us which page is it on. What page contradicts the testimony?
Look at the victim data in this one. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was shot twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter that fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago, the evidence is stated. The pistol had fired twice. However, we do not know when the second shot fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you the proof. What? Impossible. No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Yep. You see that funky glass over there, good sir? You see that funky glass over there, good sir? It's broken. How can you break glass when you have a shot? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime, 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Oh, let me get this straight. This photograph proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Whoop. That should be obvious. The contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasy got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the 06 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. No clues are found on the scene. Yeah, because someone shot from outside. Maybe, potentially. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol I didn't need but fired 2 times. Any other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. You does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Yeah. How did this happen? I had to believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there. But all my conjunctures are for nothing. No.
But you said it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think that could be simple. This case has been unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems we've finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
Been here before. Just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Fuck!
Just a ballistic mark. How, though? How? How? Unless, like, the second shot rang out of the hallway. Right? Let's pretend like... Well, at least the first... Like, the shot edge were fired, right? That went out of the window. It would have been shot into the wall, right? Somewhere in the hall. No, it was an elevator shaft, right? This thing would be nowhere to be found in a fucking elevator shaft, right? No way you'd find a bullet in an elevator shaft, let's face it. And if this is like... If this is like an elevator that goes outside, it probably shouldn't because, you know, the door is leading to that way, so it wouldn't, like, go outside. But if it was like a fucking elevator in a high-rise building... Actually, it's a courtroom, but whatever. Yeah, if it went out of the fucking door, it can't be there. Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, huh? Nick, I don't know. This case is perfect. No. Must exist. The second bullet. What?
What did you say?
Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems Waiting was not going to pronounce any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed.
What?
But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? He didn't need it. No, you had to find it. I am unsure why. Von Karma did it? Probably did. Because Von Karma has all the motives to shoot Edgeworth. Because, you know, in the backstory of the case, Gregory Edgeworth fucked over Von Karma by telling everyone that man's a fraud. And because people realized he's a fraud, he was like, I need to cap this motherfucker. So, he has a reason to cap the man. What, it took it.
What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took a bullet away from the scene with them is... The murderer was cautious. The bullet would be proof. Also got a safe, by the way. Didn't quite a bit. There you go.
Oh well, the murderer was
Very cautious sword, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Alright. Right? Have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you had to find it. Ghostbusters took it with them. No, he didn't. No, he didn't need the... What am I saying? He didn't need the fucking shot.
Huh? Why would they only take 2 shots fired?
Right. Yeah, they had no need for the bullet. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Well, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. He didn't want to admit it, but it's true.
Take it. I had to take it. The murderer, what does that mean? Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Was it stuck in the glass? For air? Yeah! They had to take the fucking pull. If this is high security glass, right? It would have captured that fucking shot. And it would have been stuck in there. Some motherfucker had to pull it out. Because otherwise, they would have probably asphyxiated hardcore. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean?
Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Also true. Actually, yeah. Also potentially true.
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them. Thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime.
Hold on. I'm gonna use my mouse cursor for this one. Alright, so picture this one, right? You can barely see my cursor, but nonetheless. Okay, picture this one, right? First shot wrong, like you threw the gun, shot wrong out, hit the door, hits some guy on the other side of this door, and the other guy then shot Edgeworth. Maybe. 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 That would be weird though, because you'd have to open the elevator door. So that... Nah, couldn't they work? Guess that's how it works, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from an elevator, Mount Edgeworth and Yami Yugi, were both unharmed. So what would mean?
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens up. Oh, he just opens up the door.
Okay.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I could tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I don't think of anyone. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
Just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy!
Remember what Mr. Grosbeck said yesterday?
Regrets will tell the blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months.
He was in the goddamn hospital.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecution.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma.
Oh man. Let me wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. They come out and say it now?
Yep.
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Huh.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it.
I would have needed surgery, no?
Where did I go under the knife, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me, have him testify.
Yeah. Nick, let's find out who this doctor is. It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That will leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does it mean? The bullet has to be somewhere. But where? It's still inside of him.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Well, can you take off your shirt? It would be impossible to find a doctor who operated on Von Karma now, even if Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you've finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Yeah. Nick. Court record. There must be something. The court record. It could be in there. Nothing here, at least. Use the metal detector on his shoulder. Just use the metal detector on his goddamn shoulder, see if there's a bullet in there. Could be in there. Could could actually be it, no? True. I think that's a go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Fuck! I'm not gonna save. Actually, I should save. I can't save right now. It would be hilarious to use the metal detector on this man's shoulder. That'd be hilarious. Fuck it. Von Karma. Oh! Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. Huh? You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. This is ridiculous. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, that's the one way to find out. We could use this here metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing just means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations ran out on his case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. A shot to the shoulder. Aye, my ears. Reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. Was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it was nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Well, take it out then. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 incidents. Evidence. That's because you took it off the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The gun? Not this murder weapon. That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the 06 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon the bullet fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this one. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma. Fucking dies.
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe. Why doesn't boy? You're making this easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Bang. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Scream.
That scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma.
Only you were there to find me. So it was you. You and your father are my curses. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death. Death.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Well, Carmen, it's not like you make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth.
It was a shock like none I have ever known.
Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise.
Bang! Shoulder shot.
I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from the oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, the pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Bang.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yugi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
What's up, Nose? Hey, Jason.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we've come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Small Edgeworth, not guilty.
Woo! Not guilty on 2 accounts.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
"5:38 p.m.
Nick! We did it! Do you see his face? Well, Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed him. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
That was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears at the whole time myself. But now it's all just good memory.
So, finally over, Edgeworth. But isn't he guilty of recklessly injuring Gun Karma 15 years ago? Technically, yes, but he was 9 years old. So, we'll ignore that, but we'll sweep it under the rug.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you. 9 years old death penalty.
I see. Thank you, Wright. Now, how about we meet after this case? For dinner, you know? Just us two.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Woohoo!
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
And how... Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Phoenix, how about we get drunk and kiss behind the restaurant? No one will know.
Edgeworth, we can hear you. What are you doing?
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oi, y'all!
Lather!
You're a great in there!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats on this one. Thank you all very, very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick a hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there.
You would have witnessed on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, bygones be bygones, yeah.
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lana?
Who, me? I went back to college. Gave up trying to be an investigative Joe photographer pretty quick.
Really?
That's too bad.
Huh?
Who's that hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over. What is that face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick. It's his fiancée. She can't live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that one coming. Oh, Angie, there you are.
Yeah. Here I am.
Congrats, Angie. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh?
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's what police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly. Nick! Wasn't it exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $39? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But it doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to the day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I'm never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right. You may not notice, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butt. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Yeah, well, this sure isn't an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. Huh? You should have told me! Now, Nick, what's 15 years ago? Don't you think the statute of limitations has run off, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. Yeah, you have it. Yeah. What does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something, an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence all over you! If only I'd known, I would have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. And to become a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. And I might have asked you out that day, right? I couldn't get myself to, but before I transferred, I thought about going on a date with Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, light up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took his son to town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5 a.m. Wright and Cole offices. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurt. Huh? Only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I can say it your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Ah. Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station it is. Oh. Guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Yeah, she saved a shot. A bullet. But Karma was convinced that he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the wolf that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Thank you. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run an office by yourself. You're helpless. God. I don't know about that. Phoenix such as Akiyama as a defense attorney. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Ah. Happy. Thanks, Nick. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, wait. This is actually it. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? I thought this had 5 missions. I thought it had 5 episodes. Huh. Nick, nah, I haven't seen him lately. Oh, me, I've been working at a cheese shop. And Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exact, huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Cheese. Oh, look at that creep.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I thought of everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Felix Wright. Ah, yes, the defense attorney former wrote that affidavit. Yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh, it's you. Felix Wright. Ah, yes. He has understudies, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Felix Wright. Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that we're finally putting on DVDs and want to text these DVDs on free everything?
Yes. I drove them, Mr. Wright, a good deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face on the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some pink princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Right? Who's that? Wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Yeah, right, I remember, right? Hello, you guy. Mate, I'm training to become a paranormal photographer. Paranormal? You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, it's just behind him, there's a ghost. For real, now that this. Now that's talent, I'm gonna be a famous. Really now? Shinji Mikami. Shinji? Victory! Get hydrated? Bro, I'm almost out of water, don't do this to me. I literally have to buy more water tomorrow. Literally. Laboratory sip. Ah! Help! What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, as I said, I knew it was episode 5. Any progress? Yes, please. Rise from the ashes. Nani? Nani? Oh, she's animated. What the fuck? Oh, you're telling me about 2 murders at the same time? Oh! Nishiki? Nishikiyama? Been 2 months since I left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I had offers, but none I took. Until the day that girl showed up. February 22, 10 a.m. Wright and Cole offices. Why would I come into the office? Why would I come into here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally.
Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Mia Fey. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. Oh, you are? The coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yeah, that's correct. Wasn't Edgeworth was murdered though? Well, kind of.
That's relieved him. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please! I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky.
Emma? I know it's not a double M, but I must speak it as a double M. I'm not gonna say Emma. Emma.
I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? How many damn sisters are there? No, they're... Listen, they might look the exact same, but they're not related. Hopefully. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just... You seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age no less. Christ, never future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's the witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. I suppose I will. I promised I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. Oh, you know Mia. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe an investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Rykan folded for lack of enthusiasm. This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I for gene research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
Looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
But they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Huh. Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out a little, like this. Must be close.
Huh? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was... fuck.
Oh. I'm sorry. Yes, it's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Composition is mostly silver, the gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides.
I give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet.
What do you mean, yet?
Well. That's why we gotta hunt those cars to extinction. Too many, literally. Destroy all cars.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Bit quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
God, I thought I told you I don't want any visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to race this year, huh? Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
How did you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor?
Two sisters, one a lawyer? Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh? Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It wasn't a witness's disposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Fine, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
That's when Felix Wright realized he was in the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have found me guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, wasn't she? You went to school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he was very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me. Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. I was gonna say, right, first we have fucking Edgeworth and fucking Wright dating, and now we have these two, one of which is dead. I was the best there ever was. The best there ever was. To stop verdict, my request to defend them is my cause. I will travel across the evidence, searching for a wide the contradiction to understand. My defendant is not guilty. Phoenix Wright, gotta defend them all. I need like 2 minutes to set that one up in my head. That was bad. Jack, fuck off. Do it yourself. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It's not a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Yeah, excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say. There's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Huh? I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what again to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
Yeah, free money is free money. True, even if she gets convicted, I get paid.
Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Well, party time. Yeah. Underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Oh yeah, my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work. What are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers for years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You're expecting to go unnoticed here, partner.
A partner?
Whoa! What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from a ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them dog ties tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky there, Bambina. I know how you feel. Smash next question. For fuck's sake, Jason. But this my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
It's our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. We're fixed to mess with what's ours. We regret it, partner. You know what dreams to cack you out in a desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
You head along now. Happy trails, Bambina. Yeehaw! Was that hombre, a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems?
Look, a ladder.
Oh, whoops.
A ladder. Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Hey, look, a wallet.
What's this? A wallet?
Excuse me, officer.
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
This is not scientific, this is criminal.
How was that scientific?
Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed in the pocket.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. I'll scientifically take those 500,000 euros from the bank. Thank you very much. Look at the court record. Yes? Yo!
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Let's start examining. From every angle.
It's like... Yo! This isn't from the original game, right?
Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of...
And this is... Ma'am, this is a controller. Scientifically speaking, this is a controller, ma'am. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
Oh no, don't tell me you have to, like, look at shit now. Oh god. She's stealing, she's actively stealing. And ID number, which in here? Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use?
That's a silly. The reason we have a written language in the first place.
ID yabba dabba da.
See? Would that be better?
Yabba da. Well, just have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
Doesn't take much to amuse her. Oh no! If I start having to fucking actually investigate the evidence, I'm gonna be boned. My attorney's badge in 3D. Hell yeah! It is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Pretty cool though. I like it. Alright, what else we got? Door. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I failed to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, we need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? That's the gate. This is where the cars leave a lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plenty an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual promise? Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah! Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know what's Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? You mean fucking Albert Einstein? My dude. Look, a phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? So you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. This wall's in our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I don't see how it makes any difference either way. We just got a point with the potential water tank. No, it's just a pipe. An oil drum looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy, I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on this side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in it and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Not at all, my man. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Alright. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Holy shit, Phoenix! Savage. Okay, apparently the vent is not important. Hello. Oh, it's one of those car elevators. I've never actually seen one of those car elevators in person. They might just... Is that a Supra? Bro, I don't know. They're made up cars. They just looked at cars online and was like scribbled them. You seen one of those elevators? They're really cool. Damn. I've never... Do they not have them in Germany? Then again, I guess it was just was never in a big enough parking garage, because why the fuck would it be in a parking garage, personally? Hey! Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner. Looks like you've got no intention of going home quietly. In a hotel? In a hotel? Damn. In parking garage, you mean hell? You mean place where I scrapped the car? Oh, I didn't scrap the car, just scraped it on the pillow, but we'll ignore that. Sheriff! Like I said before, she's our claim. You're best be moseying around wrong, unless you're fixing to bite a bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Like a hotel where you can park your car in the room? Idiot. Oh, in the room. Interesting. So it's like a garage, a hotel garage, basically. That's wacky. Whirl. Little face got a good nose on her. Want to know her rides the rest Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for bills anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find your cerveza you like.
Cerveza Cristal.
You could have it in like the balcony type thing. What the hell?
Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Little Saloon Cerveza Cristal. Maybe we should check out the room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
Okay, stay away from the car. Take a look around here if you like. Just keep your paws off her clean. Goddamn cerveza cristal. Una cerveza, por favor.
Alright, great. Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Nick. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Wait till all set.
Us.
Oh, who are you?
What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? It's the crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh,
Dom instantly going crazy.
And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cuff up queen are over. Cuff up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Ah. Nice onigiri hat. Nice onigiri hat. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of a detective. What?
Uh-oh. Is that the witness?
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, Kelp Up Queen, tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star.
Don't you go forgetting it. For fuck's sake, Dom, stop being horny in chat.
Oh, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Oh, fuck, you know.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she means it.
Sorry, typo.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know about the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was this day special for some reason? You're a defensive attorney, right? You should know that, then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. The evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunch with something foul. Do you have a personal agreement with prosecutors or something? Or is that some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cuff-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
So, what is it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. The sea lion in the sky wielded that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut shall ring to my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Huh. Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now what would this pretty lunch lady know to cut chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mrs. Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some odd reason, the box lunches are a hit here, sorry. Why'd make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No, only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Ah, never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess their lunch is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Mr. Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Mr. Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility, ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up, Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Huh. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Ooh! Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. Oh no, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Huh. Huh. Anything else I could look at here? No, I can no longer slide back to the entrance. So where the... Is there anything else here? It doesn't seem like it. Nah. Alright. Back to the detention center for a sec. Oh no, she's not here. Never mind. Alright. Fine. Time for the High Prosecutor's office. Whoa. Yo, Steel Samurai fan. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks? Look, look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, the shield? Isn't that edgy suit? Don't think it is, no. Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. I feel it might be a jerk. Felix right, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. It is Edgeworth. Huh. It looks similar to the suit, but it's not the actual suit. It's his remake suit. It's his reboot suit. There's no reboot suit, but you know. Long time to see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and...
Right. His sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No, it was just Mr. Wright here, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. Huh. That would be my car. What of it? Edgeworth, don't be involved in another murder case, please. Don't do this to me. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can't scream. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Add to cold record. What do you mean add to cold record? Hey, check it out, there's a metal plate here. Huh, looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma, I guess he must be a foreigner. No, he's a murderer. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. You don't want to, he's gonna tase your ass. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. The Karma Prize. Oh, it even has a hand. That's a... Honestly, that's a shitty looking trophy though. That's a horrid looking trophy though. Anyway. What else we got? Well done. Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Oh. Oh. It's not supposed to be that way. Gotcha, chief. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Just getting way too excited about this. My, what an amazing bouquet, just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Oh, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of this book. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? No, that's me! I don't think so. Cause Phoenix is his fiancé. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is a silver packet of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A work desk. Quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name like as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. No. Ah. Anything else around here? A ladder.
Wow, these are all case files? They're stacked up on the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edward wasn't good with heights.
Must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must have studied these case files so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, look.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky and reminds me of you.
Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair?
Nah, it's nothing. Nah, it's nothing.
Nothing. He doesn't have an obsession. He does not have an obsession with Phoenix. Nah. This sofa.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as the pillow.
Phoenix's one karma's itchy.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheeks from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair's cool.
Since when?
Whoa, what a view. Must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess he would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be, got it, approximately 3.23 seconds.
Hello? That's handy to know. I can beat that. Speedrun jumping out of the window. Oh, anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. Edgeworth, my man! So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went for all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, what? No, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
No, that didn't sound forced at all. Now remember, Weef. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand.
Wait, what did he say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. You can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in trial at the end of last year. However, there's some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Huh. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on the case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Hello? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in my toolbox in the trunk of my car. Oops, I did it again. I had the murder weapon. Oops, it was mine. Oh, baby, baby. Yo, Dom! What the fuck? Hold the phone for a sec. Thank you very much. Holy hell. Thank you so much. I appreciate the subscription very much. Donating the basil bucks. Exactly. If it's Prime, you don't pay the money yourself. It's all the basil bucks he's paying me eventually. Surely. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Huh. Yep, definitely blood. Must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Oh, sorry. Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoor man. Now there's a scary thought. Edgeworth as an outdoor man. Oh, sheesh. Huh. Well, also, why do you have the murder weapon? Hey, you wanna check this out? Take a look at this. You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? Oh, no, but fine. You didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the tea leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. What? No. Off to the detention center. No one's here. Back to the office. Notice the defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this, a paper of study of lawyers? Huh. So where do I go from here? I think I investigated everything, right? Oh yeah. Hey Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright, huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be the same side of Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she slides any deeper, I'm going to start getting the press. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't seem too concerned about this award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe you should ask him more about yesterday? Doesn't like you very much, does he, right? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal, it's all about winning tomorrow. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands off old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves on our position, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub. Uh-huh. So unfortunately that means he was here at the time of murder. If the murder was exactly at 5:15. This is the underground stuff from the parking lot. Or the stuff from the underground parking lot. The murder took place at around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct the suspicious glare elsewhere. Hey, excuse me, but Miss Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find any evidence on the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Huh? I think I just heard Edgeworth lay the blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement, but sir, give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent the day they gave up brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir. Copy of guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to finally calm down at least. Hey, look at the parking ticket. Wow. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up with a couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. Just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Don't break traffic laws, people. Okay. I just handed that shit for no reason. Oh. Off to the police department. Oh, nice statue. Why is it broken? Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? What? Only you've been to criminal affairs next door, huh? Hold on, what's that? They finally made it the mascot. Disturbing, why is it undulged like that? Oh wait, I know, this is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger, who's that next to him? One appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Sure thing, buddy. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if he's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's no plenty of evidence against her.
what if the evidence was fake?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Oh, the chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. They've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy, and there is the our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important child, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend a day getting the badge dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Let me check the area first. I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? That's my masterpiece. Wait, you made it?
You made it? You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. What a coincidence.
Why was this edited code break? Oh yeah, because it's broken.
Oh, I can't spin it. I can't look at anything. Oh, whatever. Police! I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Ben here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be setting fingerprints at. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want to set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help.
Car. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A car theory. Thanks for pandaing. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo?
Banged.
Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective.
And that's it.
And then I said, hey, do that, your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point.
Does she? The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought failed to excite me.
Eh.
What Mr. Edgeworth's car stabbed in with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else redid it. Someone who must have, Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and life do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more after what's going on with Edgeworth. Or about what's going on. Right, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. I mean, Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Ah, my mistake. Didn't you work together with any criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Can you? You can. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Huh. Do you think it's strange? I mean, why would the IDs... Sorry. Why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There wasn't evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there, to the parking lot. Milan is confessing as much. Here's a tough spot again. Again? Oh yeah, that murder. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but they were always whispered rumors. Never since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. No idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? Well, I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why weren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy who was... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Drake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Huh. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Really now? Hey, look, it looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus $20. Huh. Maybe a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as investigator. Can you pull the letter? No? Okay, never mind. Well, back to the parking garage. Looks like the investigation is still going. Like that. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello. Why, surprised looks, didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. A doogie. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime, cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as I sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Oh, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime. Oh. Hey! Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. Letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, me old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Dude, why am I getting all defensive here? No words here. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. That's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire? Well, folks, who's a calling? Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootie nanny. Let's have a steel ball run. Note to self, public and police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Whoop. Competent discarded. Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Good man always die young, remember that, partner. Can you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means to witness Miss Angel's star. One stab to the chest, fine piece of work. Just here's the autopsy report. Is this involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on the case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted air detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Really? Nobody tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just shorting hands right now. I'm keeping an eye on it in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Bruce Goodman, 36, February 21st, between 4 and 5:30. Cause between 4 and 5:30. Also, blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Alright, compadre, can't free. Huh? You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas. Fire 15. 512. The prosecutor's bright red steel came in at a trot. Real slow like.
Trot.
Number Don tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on his red horse.
So that what you mean is the killer intended to use Edward's car all along.
Okay, can't show him that. Ah, toy shield suits the boy well. What exactly could you see with that? Toy knight, maybe.
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Now, let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same sheet over and over. Note to self, the prosecutor's office in criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Didn't show him the idea, but, you know, fuck it. Some sort of police passport. This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. I find it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this right hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town. Tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
But it can slide now. What is this, a Walkman? Looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else that it could belong to.
What's the scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yep. Check it out. It's like a game of Micro. You're right. That's a strap.
Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. The pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
This series is as popular as ever with the kids. Anything else? Battery cover. Nope. Oh, let's flip this fucker up.
Boop. Phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's just check out this phone. Well, hit it! Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Now, the self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
Hell yeah! Steel Samurai's back, baby! Hey, that song, I know that! Hey, what's going on over here? Ah, oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on my phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? What's on the ground over here?
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? My sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looked like she was fixing to call someone. Suspect she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, that was my phone. Hold on, what? What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone.
Why the fuck was she calling me? I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I've decided to rap for the Lone Star Patrolman. That's cost me a 580 on the day of the murder. Can I open you up again? I need to push this button again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, nothing. No, push the what? Because it shows it fucking rings your phone. Ah! Appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock in the trunk is busted. There's a newer parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. B block, that's through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down a juicy looking steak. Isn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think deeply about it and you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's just cannibalism. Casual cannibalism. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of a day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Pick the white thing, yeah, don't worry, I was getting to that last. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it on the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed that trunk on him. Got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Oh. What's that? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 6-15-12-2. You're right, let's see. Oh, it's a 7S. Okay. 6-7S-12-2. It's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does this mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. It's from Goodman, probably. Oh, I can't investigate it. Okay, never mind. Guess we ain't investigating jack shit. Anything else around here? One's still busted, that's still there, that's there, that's there. Why is there only like 1 and 2 notes? Where's no like 1 and 3? Where's number 2? Where's evidence number 2? What if Goodman was actually bad, man? I mean, like, sole bad guy in Guilty Gear is actually a good guy. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Just in between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranged testimonies, you mean? Oh, sorry. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, bud. Your sister, Bambina. She prosecuted Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people loaded their guns with bullets, some people loaded them in deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Well, there's gunshots, they're bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well... How are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song in your phone plays when it rings. What? Do you think they might turn the thing against Edgy? They try to. This new samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5... Oh, great they mentioned that, because I was fucking getting onto that. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? Hey, I'm sorry. Can you tell me what happened? What you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Detective was murdered and the suspect is top prosecutor in this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Can we continue? Sweet! Down. Safe. Boop, boop. Trial time. Maybe. However, investigation went so bad, we're going back home. I guess investigation went so bad, we're going back home. Alright. Alright. So, already 3 hours? Legit. Right. So, that was Phoenix Wright for tonight. I'll now do my drawing thingy because I completely forgot that in the haste of the crime investigation. So we'll do the drawing thing. I'll do some horrid shit. Let me open up all of the applicable software. There's Critter. Where's Life Split? There's Life Split. We'll chill another like 5 or 10 minutes. Let me check the prompt again. Waiting for a package wherever I get my mail. So basically, at home. But because at home. Would be a boring ass prompt. Let's face it. Because it would be boring as hell, I have a funny idea. I have a little funny planned. Waiting for mail, right? Don't worry, I have a funny idea. Alright, let's start this timer. Ba-boom. Start out with a bit of the brown. Actually, no, brush size should be right. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Right, this is the pole, right? This is basic ass pole, right? And now. These cliche ass mailboxes. These giga cliche mailboxes. Like the one with the tiny like fan up here, like there you go. Right. This is the mailbox, right? Oh, interesting. I need a stock photo for a person sitting. Oh god, it looks disgusting anyway. Alright. Now we need green, an extra additional layer. We start, well, once again, start with the funny stickman version. How do I do this? How do I do this? This kind of like slightly hunched over. There we go. Right. In varying sizes. It's leg number 1, just like dangling off the side. I just realized this is the worst fucking perspective for that because I drew it from the side, so I have to like draw the entire thing completely from the side. Though this will make it look horrible, but fuck it. We'll try a perspective today, right? So we go straight up from the side. Now I need an image from a guy like straight sideways. Come on, stupid fucking reference images, don't kill me. There you go. So basically we have like one leg. And the second one will like technically overshadow, like, yeah. This has to be a lot straighter, hang on. Kinda like this. And the other leg can be a bit angled. It's like, if like, you know. You never, like you barely sit like with both legs perfectly straight. This is not how you do it, genuinely. Right. And just, I don't know, just put like the hands together as we're waiting. Do the fucking, do the Merkle cross. Do the Merkle cross as we wait or some shit. I just realized this neck is horrid, but you know what, fuck it, I'll just fix it by discarding half of it. Oh, that's a nice circle, holy! Oh, damn. Golly gee. Golly gee. Alright, cool. Now we got the stickman version. Now we draw around it. Alright, start with the boots again. This man does art. Matrix, you are aware of the fact that I have a redeem for that, right? And there's people in chat that regularly use this, so yes, sometimes I do art. Also, why do you join specifically for that, Matrix? What the fuck, yeah, man? Why you like this? Also, this is not art, this is trash. This is the shit like people on Twitter would like still charge $50 for because they're weird. Just like fill it out of tap. Right, there you go. All black boots, baby. Because fuck coloring. Fuck proper coloring and shading. Alright, cool. Pants time again. So we just go into like dark gray and then, you know. This part needs to be a bit thinner because like straight from the side legs are fairly thin, right? Legs only like gain their actually they're pants, so they would have like a bit more size. Indeed, he does art. Yeah, see, Jason knows. So like roughly here, right? If I sit from the side, right? If I look at myself from the side, right? Yeah, roughly here. Roughly around here, it's gonna stop. Gotcha, Chief. Roughly around here. I'm gonna try to cover up the stickman a bit more. Just to see how this looks like slightly more finished, right? Right. And because this is bothering me, but this will be bothering me to tap. Actually, this looks horrid. What the fuck? Actually, no, the outline. No, if I try to make an outline now, it will make everything look horrible. So we'll ignore. Fuck it. Fuck it. I do need an outline though, because if I want to do the jacket, I need an outline. Shit. Completely fucked myself. Oh god, what the hell? What the hell have I done? I just realized, what the fuck have I done? Ah, whatever. I know I'm fucking up the layers, but ignore that. Ignore that. There you go. Fair enough. Oh, what the fuck have I done? Go back to this. There you go. Go back to this. I think I'll put the arms on another layer though. That's a thin ass chest, what the hell? Actually, no, sideway view. Sideway view, remember, sideway view will make it look even worse. So it has to be like giga fucking thin. Complete sideway view is giga fucking thin, right? Yeah. No, not like straight lines. Still like, you know, a chest still exists right like that. I don't know, how does like sideways Sonic character anatomy work? I mean, yeah, like, of course the waist is a bit small, then like goes a bit up, and then ba-boom. That back's a bit too straight, I admit, but like, fuck it. Oof, fuck, you know. That back is indeed a bit too straight, but whatever. I just realized the coat would completely ruin that in the sideways view. Because the issue is, if I were to make the coat now, right? It would kind of like something like here, you know? Actually, a square is a good. That square is not square, you know. That fucking thing is a good reference, actually. Like, this is slightly how it would look like if I were to do it that way. Fuck. But I have no proper like side view of a fucking coat, do I? Oh yeah, this is thick as hell. What the fuck? This is genuinely thick as hell. It will like go like kind of like this, right? Like ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Ignore the botch line at the end. Like, fuck it. This is where it would lead me. I've bitten off more than I can chew. I've bitten off more than I can chew. And then the thing is, right? If I do the arms now, right? They have to like come from here. If I have an arm that goes straight down, I'm fucked. If I have an arm that goes straight down, I'm fucked. If I do the funny like the Merkle cross, right? If you do it on a straight sideways angle, it would kind of go like this, right? Kind of like shoulder down, bit up, shoulder down, bit up, on like both sides. So like, kind of like, it's hard to say because it's all black on black on black on black, but like, kind of like this. Bro, perspective is a nightmare. So basically what I'm saying is the Stickman is wrong, and so am I. The Stickman is wrong and so am I. Fuck this stick, man, bro. It's lying to me. Straight up lied to me. Is this what learning feels like? This is a nightmare. Oh god. And then, you know, this is like teeny bit of the neck and then basically the head and then, you know. Can't even make a fucking circle now. And then like the head and then you have all the bangs and shit, you know, all that fancy stuff, right? You have many a moment where you realize the initial sketch was wrong. I mean, I guess that's part of it, right? Because you only think about things when you're in the middle of it, when you realize, wait, shit, hang on, this is wrong. But yeah, this is where like all the fucking spikes, fucking quills and shit go. Like obviously the fucking front ones that go down, and then the rest of them that's kind of like spread around. Like, you know, like ba-boom, 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 and all that, and shit like that, right? That was a nice line at the end. Okay, we have learned now, the initial sketch is a fucking lie. We've also learned I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Alright. But yeah, we're getting, we're going places, alright? We're going places. Art stream up for 5 gifted. First rule of the arts is the initial sketch is always a lie. That is true. That is true. I've watched like a couple like progress videos on art pieces, and it's always like the first 2 frames of like the first like 3 seconds of for like work in progress like video are never what's exactly in the end. It's like, what the hell? They went for like 17 different iterations of this singular position. Well, I see now why. And also because I don't have the brain for this type of shit. But still, you know what? Fuck it. Get out of here, timer. I love activating the timer. Fucking it's the same key as zooming in. Nonetheless, an attempt was made. An attempt was made. It is now officially saved. Anyway. So, that... Actually, no. You can read the title this way. That was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. For tonight, we will do more on Sunday. I might have a special guest on Sunday. I'll see. I'll see. I'll see if we can communicate this properly. Someone will make an artist out of me. Oh god. I'm scared. Fucking Jason and Shade are so adamant on making me an artist. Scary. They genuinely think I can do this. They genuinely think I can do this. Foolish of them. How foolish of them. Anyway. But yeah, winnable. Definitely. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the character story of Xenosaga Zero, the new one. It's gotta be like 2 hours or some shit. Nothing big, but I gotta keep it in line. But yeah, this is the character story tomorrow. Friday I'll be gone because I'm at a concert and I'm fucking blasting my brains out again. And Sunday we'll play more Phoenix Wright for the last time on Sunday, because afterwards, you know, next week's Sunday we'll be playing Yakuza 7. Yakuza Like a Dragon. But yeah, more Ace Attorney on Sunday. We'll see. Maybe I'll get an additional voice actor. Maybe I'll get an additional voice actor, and I'll see what fucking role he can take. Yeah. I do. Thank you all for watching. And until then, don't die.